In the future, we are not only trapped in the web of Spider, but we are also trapped by the Amazing Spider, the Spectacular Spider, the Immortal Spider, Okay, there's a lot of adjectives for Marvel characters. This is going to be a wild, the Astonishing Spider.
Welcome back, Space Cadets. What a tangled web we weave.
Oh yeah, that's one too! I love the tangled web of Spider.
Man, like, I had in mind who we were doing next, and I lost it.
You were on Spider. I thought you were going to do the Spider.
Nah, man, I want to be cool and do something else. Let's do Dragon.
Damn it, my joke! My joke! I should have had a Street Fighter one. Now it's gone.
It defaults you back to Web Spider every time you start.
Yeah, I figured since we were starting the video, you were gonna do Spider. Damn it!
Nah.
God.
Okay, so I'm trying to avoid backtracking with Zero.
Of course.
Oh yeah, so just like how with Jet Stingray we gave the air
Street
dash.
Fighter jokes I could have made.
Yep. So now we can double jump. So hooah, which is really like just the perfect ability. Like, because of this game, I associate double jumps with melee fighters.
That's fair.
And I'm like, any game where it's like a side-scrolling melee game, I'm like, why can't I double jump?
That's fair.
Zero can do it. Why can't you?
Why can't Mario double jump?
I mean, really?
Actually, that's a good point.
No, like they have to have like a sword too. You know, Mario. As long as Mario doesn't have a sword, he gets a pass.
Now I'm just imagining Mario with a sword and just
Oh
declaring himself king of the Mushroom Kingdom.
I mean, technically Mario can double jump because in Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, that is a thing.
Jumped right on top of that one.
But is Super Smash Brothers canon to the Super Mario Brothers universe?
Oh, of course it is. They're all, like, you can make it canon to all the universes, so, like, in between missions, like, for Snake, in between Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, he briefly stopped by the Mushroom Kingdom for a Super Smash Brothers.
I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry this Mega Man game is now about Smash Brothers lore, but this was bound to happen eventually.
Dude, Zero, I so badly wanted to be in Super Smash Brothers as a fighter. I know he's an assist trophy in Ultimate, which is great. I think they did a good job modeling him and animating him, but
to be fair, I am genuinely shocked Persona made it in, and I love that franchise.
So we actually, because we don't have... Actually, Dragoon technically does not have a weakness weapon to Zero.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's a good thing we brought the ride armor.
You're just like, ride armor time!
Oh, yeah, no. Well, okay, their Web Spider's weapon is a very strong attack against all bosses, it seems like.
Okay.
But, so, you can use that or you can use the triple slash combo.
Alright, fair enough.
But, oh yeah, let's actually read his dialogue. Zero, it's really you. Why did you betray us? Answer me, Dragon. I have no answer for you, my friend. He wants to fight X. He doesn't care about fighting Zero. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Look,
Whoa,
priorities. Either that or
jumped out.
Dragoon was X's true love interest this entire time.
I was gonna say, like, you know, Zero's the one who's gonna give you a good martial arts fight.
Maybe there's like a reason. Maybe there's like a backstory with Dragoon and X when they're like, you know, like Maverick Hunters or something. And he's like, X is so powerful.
Oh, here's the stupid shit. That is called saber dash canceling, where you mash rapidly between the dash and the Z saber button, and because the first hit does not throw up their invincibility frames, you speedrun that shit.
Well, that is pretty impressive.
I wanted to defeat you. Now he just says the same thing as he says to X, but before he's like, I wanted to fight X.
You're as good as X, I guess. You left me a torso, I guess. You're gonna die, I guess.
Ryunjin. This is one of his most iconic special weapons.
Is it the one that, like, goes up?
Yeah, it's the Rising Fire one.
Oh, that's the one. By iconic Zero moves, I'm like, it's the one that goes up.
It's in every Mega Man Zero game.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, okay, what's the iconic one?
With the exception of the first one, because they didn't have EX skills, which sucked. So now we... Okay, I think... Like, okay, Storm Owl gives you the ability to block shots with your Z-Saber.
Okay.
Which is kind of good, but he's actually pretty tricky unless you have his weakness. So
All right,
I think we're hitting cyberspace.
All right, we're fucking hitting cyberspace. Zero's going into 90s hacker land.
Dude, 90s Hackerland rules.
To be fair, Zero does have a sword, so he can slice through those hacks.
We're gonna hack and slash our way through Hackerland.
I know. We are gonna hack our way into the system, baby. God, that would have been a good joke to start the episode. I'm salty.
Yeah. Too bad we improvise all those.
I know we improvise all that. I was God dang it. God dang it, the Street Fighter jokes I could have made.
Yeah, so Split Mushroom's move is that Kuenzan spinning air slash. And so that actually, again, Zero doesn't have any ammo limitations except for one weapon. And so, yeah, we can tear through this level just like we did with X.
Oh, sweet. You can kill all the stupid .hack monsters.
Yeah.
And then I can tell you about .hack lore. So it starts out with this novel that I'm not going to do this because .hack lore is a myriad maze of horror that no one should ever experience.
I know one guy who probably knows all of it, but I'm not going to ask him.
It's kind of insane, mostly because of how multimedia the project was. To get, like, the full fucking story, you have to read a novel, watch one anime, maybe two anime.
Very boring anime.
It very much is.
Like, I watched one episode of it, and all they did was, like, kind of stand on a boat and talk the whole time. And I'm like, what is this show?
It's kind of like what an existentialist thinks a video game is.
Oh, well, in that case, it was spot on.
Like, what you want? I think that's the best way to describe it. Like, it's one of those... Because the anime really was one of the first ones to explore gaming concepts in an anime like that. Like, and if you were there for it, it's kind of cool. Nowadays, we got, like, so many isekais that are basically RPGs. That's, like, it's not cool anymore.
Yeah. No, like, I never really cared about that genre, because it seemed goofy. Like, I'd rather a fantasy world just be, like, a straight-up fantasy, like, I don't know, Fullmetal Alchemist or something, where it's like, this is the world they live in, these are the rules. Whereas, like, you know... Otherwise, you just had that scene from Metal Gear Solid where Otakon's like, it's just like one of my Japanese animes.
You're not necessarily wrong, but there were better examples back in the day. A good example is Dunbine, which was made before the craze of all this bullshit.
Here we go. Back to Tetrasphere.
Yay, Tetris!
Even Zero's pose is cooler than X's.
Well, yeah, that's because he's flexing his boobs.
Yeah, dude, he's flexing his robot muscles.
Yeah. I'm flexing my boobs.
See, Cyber Peacock's just impressed he made it this far, whereas, like, X, he's like, his potential is limitless. Oh, so you gotta really stop that aiming laser attack of his.
Because basically...
Because it does so much damage.
Yeah, no, I can see it doing a lot of damage, especially because Zero is basically like, I just have a sword.
Yeah, well, he's weak to Split Mushroom's move when you play as X, but he doesn't flinch to the Kuenzan. But Ryunjin from Magma Dragoon does. So they kind of like rotated some things in weird ways with Zero. Again, first time they're doing him, so I give him a ton of credit for having it as well developed as it is.
To be fair, it's not technically the first time they're doing him, but him as a fully playable character.
Yeah, the first time they're doing it like this.
Yeah, it's pretty damn impressive that, like... And I kind of get it, mixing up the bosses so that way Zero players have something to figure out.
Yeah, that's a cool idea, too.
Yeah, like, it's not necessarily a bad idea. Like, you know, it's like, oh, just because they don't have one-to-one, just because then that way Zero players actually have to think differently, and it kind of gets you into a different mode of what Zero is. Again, it's not a bad idea, but maybe a little confounding.
Now we get a cool thumbs up.
Zero flexes his thumb.
Well, yeah, he's got so much more attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Raku Hoha!
To be fair, I always thought of Zero as the better version of Knuckles.
That's fair. Dude, for one game, Knuckles was like the cool rival to Sonic, and then he became a total dunce and was usurped by Shadow.
Yeah, like, I'm not trying to say Knuckles sucks, but you know, like, let's be honest here about Zero.
So, okay, we got the mission to fight the Colonel, right?
No, Zero, stop! Oh god, that sprite looks so awkward.
So, while X has a boss fight, Zero has a cutscene.
What? I'm disappointed in you, Colonel.
Again, Zero gets all the love in the story.
I'm disappointed in you, Colonel.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
Too late. Stop the coop now.
Stop the coup. It's a coup. It's a coup de grace.
It's a coup de grace.
No, it's a coup de grace. That's
Man, I gotta admit, the new Disney version of Star Wars went into a weird anime direction in recent years.
I consider this an improvement.
That is, I said a weird anime direction, not a bad anime direction.
Could add a little more budget though for this fight.
From what I expect of PlayStation stuff of the era,
Yeah.
this is better than I think it would be usually, to be
it's
fair.
good.
Like, you have to kind of keep in mind that video game anime cutscenes on the consoles weren't as widespread back then.
No, this is a new thing because it's a CD platform.
Yeah, like, you know Tales of Fantasia?
Yeah.
It's the first game in the Tales franchise, and that game was considered a big deal because it actually had vocal anime themes on it in the Super Nintendo version.
You upset your kawaii robot girlfriend.
And then, like, a later game, Tales of Destiny, had an actual fucking anime opening.
Let's save that we saw that cutscene.
We saw that cutscene.
Alright, now we are ready.
We're ready?
We are ready.
You're ready. Now, you have to fight the owl in our hearts.
He left with a space fortress to conquer the air.
I'm gonna conquer the air! I'm just trying to imagine how you conquer the air. Do you just, like, suck it up in a bottle? Do you...
There's so much of it.
There's too
What do I
much
do
of
with it?
But I conquered it.
And this stage is actually almost identical between the two characters because of this ride armor.
Zero's just like... yeah,
I'm chilling up here in the sky, death from above.
Actually, it's kind of neat with the right armors because the blue one is Mega Man. It has, like, the Buster, while the red one is, like, has the sword.
Dude, I've been playing this game for 20 years and never thought of that.
Like, I don't notice. I can't believe you didn't notice that.
Oh my god, my mind is blown. Red ride armor forever, man.
Red Rider Armor forever. Like, I'm like, oh, the Red Rider Armor has the sword, and the blue one has the Buster. That's cute. Like, that just seemed obvious to me.
Yeah, it is really obvious. You must be an idiot if you don't notice it. An idiot like me.
Look, Look, I'm writing a comic right now, so I try to think a lot about my symbolism.
Oh, that's cool.
Or at the very least, I try to think about symbolism, or like... Because to
Yeah.
me, like, one of the things I think about with characters is the things they use or wear and what it
Okay,
says about
this
them.
walk cycle is really cool too, by the way.
Look, stop. Look, I get it.
Okay, no, like, I would say the same thing about X. Like, X and Zero have really great sprites.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, they both have great sprites, and that's cool. But you're coming over Zero sprite like no tomorrow, to be fair.
It's so cool.
It's so cool.
It's so cool!
It is fair. Zero is cool. We all love Zero. I'm sure you're like
I
the...
bet he walks away from explosions.
He not only walks away from explosions,
He causes them.
he doesn't even flinch. He doesn't look back. He just walks away and doesn't even know an explosion is happening. He then takes out a cool can of Coca-Cola, drinks it, and takes out a cigarette to tell, and then make out with his girlfriend. Like, you know, like a boss.
You know, okay. that made me have a thought.
What?
That, like, we're assigning... Why did you judge this Maverick? Stop the coop!
Stop the cube!
No, he's an owl. He flew the coop.
Oh, god damn
He
it!
flew the owl coop.
He flew the owl fucking cube.
Yeah.
Of course he did. Like,
Okay, so we have, like, limited ammo. We have 4 shots with this, so you gotta do it, like, really up close.
you come in. Come on. Come on, chameleon. Well, to be fair, you're hitting him fine.
Yeah. What? Ah, I couldn't dash out of that. Because, like, if you can hit him with all of the shots you do a lot more damage. Uh-oh. Of course, this thing refills based on the damage you take, which is always good. Uh-oh. Saw that coming.
And you're dead. Congratulations.
Yeah, Zero, no armor upgrade, so... I don't know, I should probably just, like, expend all of the ammo in the first few rounds of the fight.
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I've always been kind of on the fence about how Zero's supposed to use this. Oh, wow. Somehow I didn't take a hit on that one. That's very strange.
Look.
Get ready, Birdie.
Yeah, you're actually almost
Yeah, this
down.
is actually, like, much better.
But yeah, like, now, it's interesting to see how they designed Zero and just to be different from X. I like the idea of giving him
Oh,
techniques.
hey, it's his, like, super. Take that, bird.
Get ready, and now you're out. What will you do?
Ooh, I thought he was going to do a different move there. Got him.
He is dead. You killed the owl.
Yeah, there we go. I killed the owl.
But how is Miss Brisby going to save her children from dying of a disease created by the rats of Nim?
That went in a very different direction than
I
expected.
know! Look, I've been watching a lot of weird shit lately, and I wanted to see if I could work in.
You have. Alright, so we now have gained the Jedi ability of blocking shots with our lightsaber.
Oh my god, he's Qui-Gon Jinn?
That's right, he's played by Liam Neeson.
I'm now just imagining Liam Neeson as Zero, and that is so weird.
Alright. We are just slicing through Zero's campaign. Tune in next time, Space Cadets, for Hal and Dave's trip to Jupiter.
Will I get to make a good Spider-Man joke? I don't know anymore.
Nope.
Okay.